What up? What up? Just pulling this carburetor off. Trying to pull this carburetor off. So the clamp want to turn off? Gonna make a mess and take this tank outside. Looks like there's some more. Waiting. Gonna leak so much. This should not be leaking. They reworked it. Working on the bike, oh yeah. Yeah, but the what do they call this little nipple down here is leaking and they didn't put the right one on here. So I need to guess for this. One of these cords has got to come so I can pull the tank off and set it outside. Just cook it for. And we'll put it back on later. Yeah, gonna happen. No, really, the top needs to. Oh, let me open up my back door. That's okay. Right. I'll have to fix that leak. Maybe one second. Set this carburetor down. I gotta go get my gas to eat this and get the spot again. All right, that's leaking out into there. Look at the top of this motor. So working on plastic. Old Honda CB. Well, it is an old Honda. Leave a little bit of this gas. We're gonna strip this paint off completely anyway. Air filter on. Air filter. Scheiße. The rat. Air filter with the air filter. So open this bad boy up and see what our air filter even looks like. That's need a new one of those. Tank where that other rope is going. Goes off now. No responses to give. All right. Is that my brake? Oh, clutch. Yeah, a little tighter actually. Well, it don't matter right now. All of this is coming off. Buy a whole bunch of new parts and then repaint it. Not 100% sure if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. Here we're done. It's gonna get a complete refab though. Carburetor's gonna get a rebuild kit. Everything's gonna get touched up except for the engine. The engine's gonna get 100% stock. It's only got 5,000 miles on it. Somebody fucking covers. That's fine. Those aren't too expensive. The seats in good condition. Really not in bad condition. Little sanding on the handles. Clutch needs to get tightened up. Handlebars are slightly off. They need to go to the right a little bit. Too far. We'll need to pull off the motor. We'll need new exhaust. We'll just cut that out of plastic. That's not even a real fucking sealer. Wow. This is literally just like somebody cut this shit out of plastic. This is not, that's crazy. fan over here to help breeze out some of this chemicals. Like, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, tailpipes. Carburetor's right here. Carburetor will need to cleaned out. Pop. My car buy a whole new car. This is oh the carb. Definitely a sweet bike, not too bad. Oh, carb's actually pretty clean. Wow, never mind. Might put it back together. It looks like it might have already been redone. That's very clean inside. Very, very clean inside. You guys can't really see, but yeah, there's no gunk or anything in there. So that carb is good. Oh, let's see, she's already redone. You'll see it. Back over that. Hmm. I might still get a rebuild kit this February is final shot. All right, so the carb is good. It feels like something's falling in my ear. The carb is good. Air filter is not. Carb good. Air filter not. This looks brand new-ish. Problem is, these are not proper gaskets. Not sure where they got these gaskets, but don't like it. I'm a fan. Not a fan. You know, I mean, like, seems like everything for the most part 10 millimeter. So now this piece, I'm almost 100% sure is not the right exhaust. Almost 1,000,000% sure that this is not the correct exhaust coming off the bottom here. It doesn't fit correctly. It doesn't look correct. Right. We should wrench it. Yeah. Okay. There. There. So we don't lose that. No gasket on the bottom, huh? That's rough. Gonna go pick up a wire brush tomorrow so I can really get these pieces clean. So I can get some rust away or whatever that shit's called. Gets rid of rust. You just soak the shit in the parts for about an hour. And then literally all the rust just starts coming off. Or some rust away, rust off, rust easy, some shit like that. Some shit. She is most definitely a sweet little ride. It will be even better when she's completely rebuilt correctly. Oh, little heat would help a lot, but I ain't bringing a torch down here. I split too much gas at the beginning. Yeah, I need that wire pressure. So be a body, so with a wire pressure. Pick up a wire brush tomorrow. Still waiting on pieces to come in the mail. Waiting for the new. Actually, I should see if that's new. Let's see if that's any good. Or if I need it, I'll probably replace it anyway. Spark World, even if it doesn't need to be replaced. It's pretty good without a. So how do you clean like the inside of your exhaust? Would I just drop this into that same Rust Easy shit? I mean, because this thing is filthy. I can make the outside look brand new, but what do I do about the inside? Actually, it has a hole. Fuck. She's got a hole in her. Actually, might have to buy a new one. You can barely see it right there. That little pinhole. Still not good. That's where the exhaust attaches. We can grind it down, maybe, but it looks like it's already been grounded and attempted to be reworked. See pretty significant damage. Pretty significant damage here. Oh, I bet you that's why they had that sealer on there, that rubber piece, because of that hole. But well, what I could do if I keep it is I could exchange this 90 cc motor for a newer 125 cc, same exact size. It fits on here. It even fits on the transmission. The only thing I might have to rework is maybe the exhaust, but I'm sure they have aftermarket kits if they have a motor that fits the bike. I don't really want to though. I really like this 90 Super. Trying to keep it as authentic as possible. I'll just replace the exhaust here. Um, that hole is pretty significant. They were using this rubber. Let me see if I can find. They were using this rubber to cover it. They were using this rubber to cover it. You could even put a Grom engine on it. Yeah, that's the 125. It's the 125. I'm pretty sure Grom is 125. Maybe it's 150, but I think it's 125 cc. It's pretty much the motor I was talking about. It's pretty cheap for just the motor. Transmission's already on here. I got the bike. Anyway, yeah, so they were using this little piece of rubber. I'm not exactly sure even what this is called to cover up that little. You can see it now that I've got it cleaned off. You see where it's been really eaten away, corroded, and then that little pinhole. So they had this here like that over top of it, over top that hole, and then they had the exhaust clamped down on top of this rubber gasket or whatever you want to call it. And one of the biggest reasons I don't want to swap it is because this motor only it has less than 7,000. Like on the it says 9,000 miles. It says those are all new gaskets, so it looks like it was just rebuilt. 89 cc, or not rebuilt, but those are pretty all brand new gaskets for the most part. That's news. So that should be that okay. You can type that. That's the chain thing. You just use parts cleaner and a little Lucas oil fuel treatment. Okay, remember that. I was gonna just WD-40 them, but with that hole like that, it won't really fucking matter. I don't really want to plug it up either. I'd rather just get a new lower exhaust. I already need to find somebody who can do a little welding. You can tell that they worked on this. This is the original exhaust, but you can tell they did some really shitty welding. So honestly, I'm just looking for somebody who can maybe like sand that down, maybe put a re-weld right on, like sand it down and then put a nice little, an actual nice little re-weld on top of it, make it look, nice. Um, but yeah, gotta figure somebody out who lives near me who can do some fucking um, minor welding. I could probably do the grinding, making it flat, but I've never done any welding before. I know the arc welding sticks and stuff, or the welding sticks aren't expensive or anything, but I've never done it and I don't want to. I'm looking for it to be nicely done, not amateurly done, which is what would happen if I did it anyway. I really need that wire brush. The store, Walmart had them, but they're behind a fucking lock thing because everything's fucking locked up now. So waited and waited and waited and never got any customer help, and I didn't want to go find anybody just for a wire brush. So I'll go up to Menards tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna probably spend. I spent 900 on this. I'll probably spend another 500 on parts, and then sell it for, if I sell it, in between 25 and 3, or I'll keep it for myself as a nice little cafe. Uh, like a well, it won't be a cafe because it won't be fast enough. But it'll remind me of one. It'll remind people of one. It'll also have higher handlebars and won't be down to your crouch over. So I really like the cafe racer, but it does definitely have that body stuff. That's just a cooler body though. Oh, snap. That's the brake. Oh, they reworked that, huh? That's not the original brake line. Wouldn't want to search that. That's cheap. It's like it's like a nail or a paper clip or something they're using there for the back brake. It works. Back brake works pretty well actually. Chain looks pretty good. That's probably one of the only things I have not actually learned how to do yet. I do not know um how to find the link in the chain to pop off a motorcycle chain. Oh, you're loose. That's fine. That makes sense. Well, you're all gonna come off anyway. I gotta paint you. I might bring somebody over here. I need to drop the motor. That'll be the heaviest part. Drop the motor, take off the back tire, and then we can paint it. I could probably take off the handle too. I might take off the handle right now. Then I'd have to disconnect the brakes and I need new mirrors for it. It didn't come with mirrors, and it has spots for mirrors. I looked at the original. It actually doesn't come with mirrors unless you like upgrade it, or you get the one with mirrors. But the original one has spots for mirrors, but doesn't come with mirrors. So there was different varieties, kind of like nowadays. Get the fully loaded one. But apparently there was one that came with mirrors, and then there was this version that. Well, I think this one came with mirrors, and they just didn't have them. Whoever rebuilt this originally. Okay, I think that's next then, right? We just take that off. Which covers the chain. Again, I'm gonna have to figure out. Um, we're gonna have to figure out how to take the chain off, but that shouldn't be too hard to find the little linky thing, or to find out online how to figure out where the link is. Funny if I just start pulling and the link comes off. Those could use a good scrubbing. Might even buy a new chain in the future. I don't fucking know. If I'm gonna keep it, I'll probably replace everything but the motor. Let's put this over here with the exhaust pieces. Everything next to each other. Some dies. Um, Looks like I need two different sizes. Might as well just bring the whole thing over here. Figure out. Yeah, of course you would right now. Just give me these. Figure out what size I need. I don't even think it's any of these ones. It's probably the other side. Oh yeah, these are all too small. With my Allen wrenches, she still I just had. Might have to pick up a new thing of Allen. Is that really too big? feel like that's the right size. So, literally a micro size too big. Damn. Like that one was bigger. 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 There she is. Two triple tacos for red ones out. Oh, that was tight. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should take that on first, huh? I think I can take this off without taking it off, but I do prefer that. But when I need to take it off, do any type of painting. That's the loose one. It's real loose. Well, the way clutch. There she goes. That's a good thing for sure. With that. It, oh, okay. Those are easily removed. Okay. Okay. We're finding stuff out firsthand. Motor, we don't need to take anything else off of. We need to take off shifter here. Then we're in neutral. Flathead. Flathead screwdriver. She's tight. I need a bigger flathead. Oh, penetrating oil. Baby. Where's the PV lancer? Come on, PV. Get over grind. Right, bigger flathead. Stronger flathead. Here we go. Big Daddy. That's what we call this one. Too big? Too big. Right? Oh, wait. We could actually get in there with a screwdriver, not for a wrench. 10 millimeter. Everything under 10. That'd be so cool. 10 or 11. Um, yeah, everything on here is fucking 10 millimeter. Amazing. Why do they Why did they just keep doing shit like this? Nowadays, every other bolt is a different size. Oh yeah, come on. Oh yeah. All right. Got the shifter off. We'll give her a spray down and clean up tomorrow too. Then we get our wire brush. Keeping all these parts together. So the whole point of the breakdown here, guys, other than to find parts that are like not the right parts, were put together incorrectly, holes in the exhaust, is to get the repaint done. It's going to be a little bit of a darker green, like a forest green. And it's going to look nice. Who do I have in here right now? Lone. You in here? Lone, if you're in here. How do I find the brake in the chain? How do I find the brake in the shizzy chain? Second. 10 millimeter? Oh yeah. That's the wrong bolt though. Somebody replaced this bolt. It's okay though. Hmm. Might have to take the tire off, huh? Shite. This kickstand was not really doing much here. If I put more springs in there, I'll probably be able to hold the bike both life and width and health. Breaker, 1, 2, 3. What's that? Breaker, 1, 2, 3. Just gonna use E40 at this point. That bottle is like out of spray or something. You might be a you might be a masterless chain. You might need to buy a chain brake. Fuck. Well, worst comes to worst, you just take it off like a bike, right? I'm just gonna move the tire forward and I guess there should be something. Let's do this out. I don't know, maybe it looks like. WD, WD, everything's sticking for me. WD, WD, WD for me. Everything is sticking for me. WD, WD, please help me. WD. If it's not a masterless, how would I know where the chain break is? Or where the little piece that pops off is? Is that the problem? This is not the right side. Shit. Not the 10. I grabbed the wrong one. Where'd my 10 go? That's an 11. Oh, too big. Too big. Where's the 10? Where did my 10 just go? Is this no 10? Mamacita. Yes, mamacita. No, no, no. Mamacita. Mamacita. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Shimmy, 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 mamacita. Mamacita, can't you see? We are working. We are working, mamacita. We are working. Ah, please, the going to moving. We are going to need a spaghetti sauce. Raw this work that we are doing. There he is. There she is. Oh, my back. You just pick one if it's masterless? Okay. No way I gotta open this whole thing up just to unplug this light bulb so I can pull the cord. What in the Pokemon looking at? All right, I guess it's about time we opened up the electric box. Shit. Found the connector. Already all up there. Battery pulled out. There's 13. Well, maybe actually. I'm the second 13. That's 13. All right, let's find the app. And I could have put gloves on this whole time. Actually, maybe I should take the tire off. Or I take that off. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. I need to take the tire off tomorrow. I gotta pick up that wire brush. Um, oh yeah, how's my tank? That gas into our gas tank. Need to clean up a little bit in here. Clean my hands. Let me get the hot water perfectly. I have some soap down here. Oh, soap. Probably hitting their toes on them. Put away some of them. We think we're gonna pick up tomorrow where we left off. Paint thinner may soften or damage plastic, synthetics, and many other finishes. Do not use or store product. Yeah. How do you use it? Let me see. Oh, this one's been open. That's amazing. And just like and then it's like how much can you apply? Paint thinner not something you just apply and then fucking wipe off? Doesn't have instruction with shake well before use. Agitate brush or roller in paint thinner until all visible residue is dissolved. Then rinse using fresh paint thinner. Take that lid off. Heat will be sent here. We'll give it a nice shickety shake. Shickety, shimmity, shakety, wickety, wickety. Probably take the paint right off for this one we use this. So here we go. We'll probably be right through that plastic. Probably use like a glass bowl or something. Um, um, glass. Glass. There we go, something glass. Okay. Shake well before you use agitate, brush or roller, do paint thinner until the visible residue is dissolved. And everything like that. Here's my brush. Take the brush. We done it with the brush. Get the brush. Off the brush. Now I need to put the wider mouth. I don't see anything happening here, guys. It's literally not doing anything. Paint thinner doing nothing. It's doing up. It's literally doing nothing. doing absolutely nothing. I'm just not getting here. Put this shit's in the store and be like, this does not work. America's number one, huh? Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.